Hi, I'm Connor Allen. Welcome to my listening lesson. Okay, class. So for today, for the warm-up, I'm going to ask you a few questions about what you did this weekend, and also a few questions about objects that you have. Okay, and we're going to use that to start thinking about the topic of today's lesson, which is parallelism. Okay, so who can tell me what they like to do on the weekends? Okay, great. David says, I like swimming, reading, and talking on the phone. Okay, great. Okay, who else? What are a few things that you like to do on the weekends? Okay. Jennifer says, I like walking the dog. Okay. Okay, what else, Jennifer? Okay, you like watering the lawn. Okay. Okay, and eating food. Okay, we'll just say eating. Okay, okay, let's get one more. Who else wants to tell us some things that they like to do on the weekend? Okay, Brian says, I like going to the movies. Yeah, 3 things is good. If you can get 3 things, I'll be happy. Okay. Making food. And drawing. Okay, great. Okay, good stuff. Everybody does a lot of fun stuff on the weekends. Great. Okay. Who can tell me some things that they have in their backpack? Who can tell me some things that they have? Okay, John. Okay, what do you have in your backpack? Okay. Okay, you have a pencil, an eraser. I think I know how to spell eraser. Eraser and a binder. Okay. Great. Okay. What else? Who else can tell me what they have in their backpack? Okay. Mike. I have a ruler. Okay. What else do you have? Okay. You have a hat. Okay. A hat. And my lunch. Okay. Okay. Really good. Okay. Great. Thanks for sharing that stuff. Now, okay, so let's take a look. I like swimming, reading, and talking on the phone, okay? Now, if I were to change this to, say, I like 2 swimming, reading, and 2 talking on the phone. Let's just put that all together, right? I like to swimming, reading, and to talking on the phone. Does it sound right? Yeah, it sounds a little bit off, right? It doesn't sound quite right, okay? What happens if we change this to, I like walking the dog to watering, or watering the lawn, and I ate. Okay, so again, let's put that together. I like walking the dog to watering the lawn, and I ate. As opposed to, I like walking the dog, watering the lawn, and eating. Doesn't sound quite right. Yeah. Okay. What if we go again? We take our list of stuff here that we had in the backpack, right? I have a pencil. What if we changed it to something like this? And I'm going to underline these so we make sure that we know that these are the changes that we made. Okay, so we go from saying I have a pencil, an eraser, and a binder to I have a pencil, had an eraser, and having a binder. Doesn't sound quite right, right? Okay, let's just take this last one. The same thing. I have a ruler, having a hat, and had my lunch. So instead of saying I have a ruler, a hat, and my lunch, which kind of flows together in a really nice way, if we say I have a ruler, having a hat, and had my lunch, doesn't sound quite right, right? So what we're looking at here is the incorrect use of parallelism. And we started to talk about parallelism a little bit yesterday, but it's basically the idea of using the same grammatical structure in our words and sentences when we speak and write, right? Which is just a really fancy way of saying we want to be consistent with how we speak and how we write when we put a sentence together so that it flows nicely. So I like swimming, reading, and talking on the phone flows and makes sense, and it uses correct parallelism. Whereas I like to swimming, reading, and to talking on the phone does not. And we can really hear the difference. And the more you pay attention, the easier it is. We're just going to practice doing that. And that's what today is going to be about for today's lesson. We're going to practice identifying the incorrect use of parallelism in a text and using our ears to listen so that we really start to understand how to use parallelism correctly. Okay? Okay, great job. Thank you for sharing what you did on the weekend and what you have in your backpacks. Okay, any questions before we continue? Okay, great.